This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship, isn't it?
There is nothing quite like the view from the Starfield wall. It's breathtaking.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner.
For the safety of everyone aboard,
absolutely
please be certain you don't
isn't it?
interfere with any of the crew or security members about this.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions. If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Quite a lovely Starliner.
What brings you aboard?
Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
The society chair has really outdone herself this time. Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank, which means he has access to everyone's accounts at the touch of a button. It's for the society's high rollers. If you don't have more than 8 figures in your account, I wouldn't even bother going after the award. When you join, they send you a small chunk of rock from the Earth itself. I keep mine on my desk. Nice to have met you.
Here for business or pleasure?
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Here for business or pleasure?
Quite a
That
lovely
view is
Starliner.
up.
Nothing but the best for the society.
I heard he uses Galbank's VIP suite on the Siren of the Stars almost monthly. Does the man do any real work? Even if I was offered the award, I wouldn't take it. Can you imagine the security nightmare I'd have to deal with? No, thank you. It is critical that the society keeps the memories of Earth alive in our hearts. I'm doing my part by attending this spectacular event. That's all then? Okay.
Hello. Are
Have
you
you
a
tried
member
the
of the
cannon?
society?
Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his
business trips. I heard it's fitted with 12 internally flawless 2-carat blue diamonds. Can you believe that? Donations to the Society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a finger to help. Enjoy the rest of the event. An open bar
I
would have
certainly
been
hope
nice.
they decide to hold
Trident's
all
gouging
future
us for
Society
every
events
credit
aboard a
we've got.
Starliner. Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you think it was her own child. It's a shame that the Earth ended in such a sorry state. But I'm glad the Society has the nerve to do something about it. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
The Society chair has really outdone herself this time.
So, what brings you aboard? I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own. I'm a silver member of the Society, but only 100,000 more credits, and I hit the gold tier. Well, that was boring.
An open bar would have been... He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning? I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to contribute, though the minimum donation level is 5,000 credits. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Hello? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife... Sheila Holbrook is chair of the awards committee this year. The way she dotes over that... Is this about that feature SSNN ran a few years ago? I can assure you, this is a legitimate charity organization. Nice to have met you.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard the Starliner.
That view is absolute. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee. Not much, other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month. That's all then? Okay.
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, huh? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee. The Society is such a worthy cause. What could be more important than the preservation of the Earth's spirit? Well, that was boring.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Mind moving along? I'm trying to enjoy the celebration.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
The Society chair has really outdone herself this time. So... He's been spending a lot of time with... Sheila Holbrook is chair of the awards committee. The Society was founded about 8 years ago by Carl S.A. Worthington, a prominent businessman from New Atlantis. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Here for business or pleasure? Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
Hello. So what brings you aboard? Besides what I already told you? No. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee. Is this about that feature SSNN ran a few years ago? I can assure you, this is a legitimate charity organization. Well, that was boring.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, huh?
If you want to dine at Captain Rokov's table during dinner service, it's only an additional 5,000 credits.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future Society events aboard a Starliner.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Here for business or pleasure?
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common brawl. The winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. Have a safe journey. Glad to have you aboard. I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate. I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you? Yeah, I hope so. I haven't agreed to anything yet. glad you understand the position I'm in here. I hope I can trust you. Sorry, but I can't. I appreciate your interest, but I'm forbidden to disclose any personal information. Don't forget to tell your friend. Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the Purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. I've only seen him, unfortunately. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Well, if you please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable. Please let me know if you avoid. I'm sorry, it's against Trident. I don't want to lose my job. Yeah, I hope so. You think I'm a pushover? Maybe we can still work something out. I haven't agreed to anything yet. I have a... Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable. On behalf of Track, I'm sorry. It's against Track. I don't want to lose my... I hope I can trust you. I'm trying to be reasonable here. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet. As in pirates. Can you believe it? If we want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters. Somewhere. An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks. Have a safe journey.
Sorry, do I know you? Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. Who? Look, can you just cut to the chase already? What's this about? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? What the hell? Dombrowski has us mixed up with the Crimson Fleet? If you had another way to get the information, you wouldn't be dealing. You'd be demanding. You know more about me than I suspected. Can't have that. All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme worth thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their commnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
You look a bit lost in these surroundings.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
The Society Chair has really outdone herself this time.
An open bar would have been nice, but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, eh?
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations. All the details are in your cabin.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom.
A Starview pass is required to enter the main ballroom.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions. Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard a Starliner. That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Here for business or pleasure? So, what brings you aboard?
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
An open bar would have been nice. Triton's gouging us for every credit we've got.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? I mean, it might be okay. Maybe we can work something out. Maybe. Need to think about it. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society?
Don't forget. I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that the route is quite safe.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Quite an event they're throwing today, don't you think? Hello. You here for the charity event? Dombrowski, he's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry, I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off. Worried? Why should I be worried? Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe? I told you to stay out of my way. I meant it.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. But if there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. But if there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency. Don't worry, it'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Gal Bank, now will it? On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with Mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet. There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview Ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy, he's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside. Don't you have somewhere to be?
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Don't you have somewhere better to be?
Here for business or pleasure?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all of the leftovers from the dining area buffets.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry, that area is off limits. No exceptions. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'm so bored down here. I've been counting the deck plates just to take up some time. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Honestly, he's a seasoned ship captain. He told me he was a long hauler for years, and the experience shows. Only thing is, he's always talking about trade deals and plans for get-rich-quick schemes. It's all the guy ever thinks about. Why he decided to be a star liner captain, I'll never know. It's almost like he craves being around money. Tell you what, though, for someone that loves credit so much, he sure doesn't mind gambling them when we play cards. Remember not to touch anything, please.
Passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions. Passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabin.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately.
May I have your attention,
Return of the
please?
Stars is now in
The
emergency
captain has
status.
declared a
Please remain calm and
ship-wide
proceed to your cabin.
emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
All passengers are being asked to return to their cabins at this time.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency. Thank you. There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill. You asked for it, damn it! Somebody cover me!
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive
All
further
passengers are being
instructions.
asked to return to their cabins at this time.
I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Do I know you? No, I don't believe we'll be talking about anything of the sort. I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning you about the impertinence that's to follow. When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. Otherwise, it's likely they will be your last. I think we're done here. Good day.
Passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions. passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin immediately. There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is tough to find out.
Our security team would appreciate if you'd please shelter in your cabin during this emergency.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. I always took him for a fool, but I can't believe he's stupid enough to have gotten mixed up with the Crimson Fleet. Still, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over any evidence? Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't want to end up on the Crimson Fleet shit list. But if I give you that information, and it falls into the wrong hands, I'll end up in jail. This is a lose-lose situation for me. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. Just because I'm helping you nail Dombrowski doesn't mean I'm turning my back on UC security. How else am I going to ensure that he ends up behind bars when all this comes crashing down? No. You can leave me out of your merry little band of pirates. Thank you very much. All I can tell you is that there's more than a few people at Mast who find Commander Akande to be a huge pain in the ass. I mean, the UC is aware that the Crimson Fleet is a problem, but it pales in comparison to the issues with the Freestar Collective. Akande's loaded with big-picture ideas, but not a ton of evidence to put them into action. And frankly, it's driving my superiors crazy.
All passengers, may I have your attention,
You better tell
please?
Dombrowski to run.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Siren of the Stars is now in emergency status. Please remain calm and proceed to your cabin.
This ship is in a state of emergency. Please return to your cabin.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation. Excellent, excellent. So, before we begin, let's review the facts. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I see. Well, that certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along? Splendid. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner? Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so I'll just leave it alone. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Doverbeach. Don't worry, it's not an insult. It's a very old Russian word for comrade. It's what I intend to call you from now on, so get used to it.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly
Nonsense.
fashion and
If
remain
there's
there
one
until you
universal
receive
constant you can
further
depend on,
instructions.
it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
There's no cause for alarm. I'm sure this is just a minor malfunction or a drill.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please?
I'm a little
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Separation complete.
looking for you. Let's talk.
You should see some of the ships we get landing here. Like their owners thought decorating their ships with heat leech nests would be a nice touch.
I'm glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you. Good. Because what I'm about to tell you could change the course of your life. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks. You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process. I suppose we will. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
Got anything you need to offload? Need some work done? Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Welcome back to the pride and joy of the UC. Hello, New Atlantis.
People joke.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Taking a look at your file. Bounty hunter. All right.
Hello. Welcome to the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Shh, they'll hear us. Look, Ecliptic busted in here and said something about letting you walk into the archives, and then they're gonna jump you. I'm supposed to let you in, and then get the heck out of here. They said if I didn't do exactly what they said, they'd kill me. Just be careful. I don't even know how many of them are hiding in there.
Contact! 2-1-G! Back it up! Target!
any good books lately?
Yeah, the way you handle things is not bad. Not bad.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Say your last goodbyes. Apogee complete. We're in orbit.
Fleet vessel ID recognized. Welcome home to the Key.
Board is clear. We're docked.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. Guy's got a real attitude.
You want to kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bog's in a funk that'd kill any mood.
Too many missions. Not enough time.
Looking to make quick work of your weapons, ammo, mods, weapons of all shapes and sizes to handle jobs large and small. Ammo too, of course. Take your pick. Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
Always listen to Delgado. Unless you want to get keel-hauled across the key.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, Neva, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard. Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later. EM-class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in space. Get it? Yeah, sure. Or just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
The Rook's right. We tackle one problem at a time. Can we track it, Neva?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called a comm spike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. Best we can. What are you, 5?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed? Well, well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to Rokoff, but that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
You've got stuff to smuggle. I've got the stuff to hide it.
Rook. I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Scalding.
Yeah?
We're unlatched. Free and clear. Drive is spinning down. Jumps. Let's bother.
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Seals are good, air pressure good. Hey, we're docked.
Hello?
Drank too much coffee last night. Heard you made off with something called the Earth's Savior. Damn pirates.
A lot of us had our doubts
that isn't
about
bolted
you.
down. But you're really making progress with this operation.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume? Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. We've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. The Bannock system was the site of a significant battle during the Narian War. I had to do a research paper on the subject at the Academy. It sounds like you admire that lunatic. He's kept ahead of us by murdering our past informants, so if you admire someone like that, maybe we picked the wrong person for the job.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal. I'm not certain. Galbank uses their own proprietary transponder system. Even a ship as old as the Legacy would be a challenge to trace. And even if we could find the ship, we don't have anything strong enough to resist those levels of EM radiation. Unfortunately, we're hampered by the same obstacles as the Crimson Fleet. Of course I am. We don't really have a choice in the matter. There are no shortcuts. The route you're taking to secure Crix's legacy for the Crimson Fleet is the only one at our disposal. If you suddenly change your behavior, they'll know something's wrong. I realize it's difficult, but I urge you to stay the course for now. In the meantime, we'll formulate a plan to ensure the Crimson Fleet doesn't get their hands on that money. They have information about the Comspike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the Comspike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. My superiors are stubborn. They aren't going to authorize an attack on the key based on my flights of fancy, I've been told. We need more evidence that all the Crimson Fleet's plans will result in them actually getting their hands on this fabled cache of credits. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Crix's legacy first.
Nice work on the siren. You keep this up and this operation might finally get the folks at Mast to shift resources.
Early reports say your mission on the siren was a success. I'm sure the commander...
We're free and clear for flight.
Time to push some G's. We're in orbit. What next?
Nobody hails the key. Just do your business.
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
So there I am. You see security on my tail, and my grab drive just chokes. And do you know what I find back there? The fattest leech I've ever seen. Well, nearly got me dusted.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jemison. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble. As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her. Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY-920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack some of those places for years. I sure hope so. Because she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it. Unfortunately, I have no idea. Like Neva said, it's a prototype, so it could look like anything. Once you're inside SY-920 and you're behind their firewalls, you should pick through their computer system. With any luck, it'll point you the right way.
Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. I'm gonna leave that up to you, Rook. If you get into deep trouble, and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know, the better. The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year ago. We were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so I decided to put her to the test. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming, she can keep all the secrets she wants.
Hit me up if you got questions.
Are you looking to start something? 'Cause I'll finish it.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
Heading out. Tactical gear is my specialty. Don't leave the key without it. Stay safe out there.
Rook.
Looking to make weapons for all occasions. Kinetic, electromag, energy. I got it all. Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
All right, make it quick. I hope you actually need component. Behold, my random assortment.
Oh, bye, I guess.
If it's hard to find, I've probably got it. I hope you came with credits. We can talk about whatever you want, as long as you got the creds. Always a pleasure. See anything you like? Hey, I'm always ready to take credits off your hands. Come back and see me sometime.
Need something?
My prices may be high. Now you're speaking my language. Don't be a stranger.
I hope you've brought... Trade Authority takes anything and everything. Always looking forward to something mutually beneficial. I was hoping you'd say... You find anything of value, bring it here first.
Don't even try to rip me. Hey, I'm always ready to take credits off your hands. Don't miss me too much.
You don't make... I've got what you need. Whatever you need. As long as you can afford it. Done here? Fine by me.
The right protective gear. No price is too high. I'm sure I got something to suit your needs. See ya. Now you buy from me, you can look good. Let's get you set up. I'm here if you need me.
I've got bounties in every system. Idiots will never catch me.
I hope Bug has something strong enough to knock me out.
I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Scalding.
Piracy. Some missions require stealing from settlements. Be sure to gear up at the depot if you need to. If you need credits, you know where to find me.
Bog's grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an early brown logo.
I heard Isla's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
We've detached. Let's get out of here.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.